Hey, Toad here. How y'all doing? Well, let's see. We got a video response today. It's my buddy SoCalpreppers, who he'll be up there somewhere, or maybe over there, or who the heck? He'll be around there somewhere. Anyway, this is a tag video, and if y'all haven't checked out SoCal, or as his alter ego, Big Meat Sunday, which will also be somewhere up here, you need to. The cooking channel is a lot of fun. If cooking is your gig, you need to go to Big Meat Sunday. And for all else SoCal, cruise over to SoCalpreppers. And this was a tag video. Here, let me straighten the camera out just a tad. It's a little crooked. Anyway, I think it was like 30 questions kind of thing. And I got tagged, so here I go. Question number 1. What's your favorite month and why? My favorite month. I don't know. It's probably going to be, I would say maybe October, November. Down here in the bayou, that's when the weather's changing. It's harvest time. There's a lot of stuff going on. So that's pretty cool. What month was I born in? None of your business. It wasn't November. What's your favorite color and why? Green. It has nothing to do with the frog-toad thing, as I've just always been a green kind of person. I like different shades of green, forest greens especially. What was your very first YouTube video about? Oh, holy crap, I don't remember. I would have to look. It might have been my video on the Weatherby. Heck, I don't remember, but it's back there somewhere on a Weatherby rifle. It's somewhere in that area. What was your first YouTube channel? The same one you're watching. I don't know what that means. Are you happy about the new YouTube layout? Why or why not? It doesn't affect me. I don't use YouTube, I guess, the same way a lot of other people's do. I go straight to my channel, and I operate off the subscriptions page or off the video manager. So it doesn't. I really haven't noticed a big problem with it. What is your favorite device? Device. What, just like toy thing that I play with? I don't know. It could be just any one of the tools in my shop. Just kind of depends. I don't have an affinity for any particular device. Except maybe one of my watches. I only have 2. I've got a Pulsar and a Citizen. And I wear one of them every day, more often the Pulsar. So I guess that would be my favorite device. I'm not a big fan of my cell phone and all that junk, so if that's what you meant, you know. What camera do you use for your videos? Right now I'm using a Kodak PlaySport. I had a flip camera that I ran over with a golf cart. Long story. I really liked that flip camera a lot. Simplicity personified with real good video. And if I can get my mitts on another flip, I'd love to have another one. The only downside to the flip was it did have, it wasn't weatherproof, which my PlaySport is. And, I don't really care for the more complicated video editing. Anybody who's watched my videos for any length of time knows that simplicity is kind of the way it is for me. I don't have a lot of fancy editing and all that kind of junk, so. Anyway, are you an early sleeper or a late sleeper? That just depends on what I was doing the night before. I prefer to get up early in the morning. I like early mornings. I like sunrises. I like to be ahead of the game. So, by habit, I get up early. But, sometimes just sleeping late is fun, too. What is the first thing you do when you wake up? I open my eyes. I guess that's it. And I reach over and usually turn the radio on. I have a talk radio station on a little radio next to my bed. So I usually wake up with listening to the news, that's kind of how I begin my day. Usually 10 or 15 minutes of that. What do you do to help relax you before you go to sleep? I read. There's always a book. There's books everywhere around here. I'm a voracious reader. So I'm almost always reading a book before I go to bed. What is your real first name? None of your business. What are your hobbies? I make things, and I break things and make things from the pieces. That's really the best way to put it. Ham radio, I don't really consider it a hobby. It's more of just a tool I'm learning how to use. So, if you had to say a hobby, I like pretty much anything that has to do with messing around in the water and breaking things and making things from the pieces. What got you inspired to start a YouTube channel, and how did you get started on YouTube? That's really easy. USN Doc did a video on how to make YouTube videos with the flip camera. And I had been watching YouTube. I've been a YouTube member since 2008, watching YouTube videos and whatnot. And when when USN Doc put that video out, I just decided, okay, the heck with it, I'm going to get a camera and start. So if you like it, go by there and say hi and tell him thanks. And if you hate it, sorry, oops, not his fault. What tip would you give a new YouTuber? Be yourself. If you want to get out there and be Hollywood, knock yourself out. But from my personal standpoint, whatever kind of person you are, let it come through and just do whatever it is that you have passion about and have fun with it. Have fun. That's the big deal. What is your favorite fruit? I don't know, strawberries, bananas, that kind of stuff. Also, what is your favorite food? Pizza and hamburgers. Pretty simple guy. That's, What is your favorite drink? Coffee. That's easy. Coffee and water. Pretty much coffee, water, and Gatorade is all I drink. Ice cream or frozen yogurt? Ice cream for sure. What is your favorite ice cream flavor? If it's homemade, any. Store-bought, probably something like a butter rum or a, pecan or walnut. Something like that. What is your worst food? Tripe. That's easy. Tripe. Tripe is nasty. Tripe is ghastly. Forget it. What story do you have with your worst food? Okay. Imagine going to your future wife's parents' house to meet them, and you walk into the kitchen, and what do you see in the sink being ready to serve for dinner? Right. Tripe. Yeah. Okay. That's my story. Do you have any siblings? Yes. Literally dozens. Long story. If there was one law you would change, what would it be? Pretty much everything that's come along post 1965 would go under review. And so, but if I had to pick one law, I don't know. That's insane. There's just so many. Gosh. I'll just leave it at that. There's hundreds of them. Any one that contradicts the Constitution is a problem with me. I have a problem with. So, What is one device you wish you had? Oh, man, I just can't think of a device. I assume they mean some kind of a little electronic or medium-sized electronic doohickey. God, I'm not a big fan of it. I know with all this crap, you'd think I was a big fan of electronics. I'm really not. They're tools to me. They're not really toys. So if I had to pick, well, if it was free, an unlimited hotspot. One of them smartphones with an unlimited hotspot. That would be cool. What do you want for the holidays? Which gives you an idea how far back this tag video goes. What do I want for the holidays? Man, I want as many of my family members to contact each other and spend time with each other as much as possible. Huge extended family, and the more of the young people we can get together in one place, even if it's 3 or 4 places and 4 get here, 5 there, whatever the case may be, that would be cool. Just the more we can get the families together with each other, the better. So that's my big thing. What is your favorite store? Okay, the one I'm favorite because I go to it a lot, or the one I wish I could afford to go to a lot? I don't do a lot of shopping. I really don't. So I guess really my favorite store is my local internet. That's where I do a lot of my shopping. If I could afford to shop there, I'd shop at REI a lot more, because I like the way REI's, where they select top-notch gear. Just can't afford to shop there because it's expensive. What do you want to be, or used to want to be, when you grew up? Well, okay. I wanted to drive big trucks when I was a little boy. I did it. I want to do some long distance sailing, which I haven't done yet, but I have the boat. I've done short distance, coastal cruising, stuff like that. Haven't done a long thing. I don't have a specific thing I want to be. I'm kind of an experience junkie. I like to do stuff. So that's a question I really can't answer. It's more like what I don't want to be, which is a burden on society or bored. What is your favorite state? It's easy, Mississippi. I like the laws. I like the live and let live attitude. The cost of living is amazing. So there we go. What languages do you know? English, some French, some Spanish, a little bit of Russian. Okay, what is your occupation? Okay, well, I'm an independent businessman. I own a couple small businesses, and the big thing I do is make things for people. Which do you prefer, earphones or headphones? Okay, so I'm assuming you mean the like little earbuddy things, or full cover headphones. I prefer the pretty much almost all the time the headphones. I like the noise rejection of the headphones. If I'm in a situation where I can't wear them, then I'll wear the earphones. Those earbuds are uncomfortable to me, but they can sound pretty cool. But for the most part, I'm old school headphones. Alright, so that was it. Tried to keep it short. I'm already over 11 minutes, but I'm going to go ahead and do my tags real quick. Going to be tagging Gravy 111 and Ben the Bondsman 1. There's all your questions. If I remember, guys, I'll go ahead and post them in the bottom because I know it was a pain for me. But there you go. A little bit more about dafrogtoad. Thanks again, SoCal, for the tag. And y'all go ahead and sub to those two people I tagged to if you're not yet. They're both pretty interesting channels. All right. Hey, thanks a lot. Appreciate your indulgence. We'll see you next time around. Bye-bye.